if you are interested in doing your own comics, very simply, there's a great way. If you take a piece of paper like so, have you ever done this?
Yes.
You fold it into quarters and you cut the middle.
I haven't cut the middle.
Watch, if you cut the middle,
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4 panels on top, 1, 2, 3, 4 panels on. So if you fold it,
Yeah.
well, actually, if you fold it in a one hot dog and then hamburger.
Yeah.
And if you fold it, here, I'll do this one more time. If you fold it like this and then cut halfway,
Uh-huh.
and then you take that whole thing and
Yeah.
you fold it and turn it into like a plus sign,
Uh-huh.
then you have yourself a book. You have
That's
yourself
cool.
a 8-page book.
Oh wait, I think I can do it right now. I have some paper here.
If you want it, you want to try it? You want to do it right now?
Here's paper.
Good. So, and what's great about this is if you have access to a copier, you could draw it and then you could photocopy it and then fold it, cut it, and then you've just published your own book. Okay, ready?
So you fold it in half?
Here are my scissors.
All right. Ready?
I have it.
You got 4.
I got paper. Okay.
So, hot dog and hamburger.
Hot dog.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You only have 8 pages, though.
Yeah, but you can tell a lot. You can tell a lot of story in 8 pages. Plus, okay.
You
So
can staple on more.
Dog.
hot dog.
Then.
Now wait. Look, take your hot dog, fold it in half.
Okay. Done. I have a square. Uh-huh. This. What do I do now? Open it?
Now, wait. Fold it in half. Now, what I do is I'd say fold it fold it in half again, but have like this. Do it like this. This is your right. Fold it up.
You basically just want to fold it into 8 squares.
Yeah, fold it in 8 squares. That's right. Yeah, you got it.
Like this?
Yep.
Or smaller?
Nope. Perfect. We got
Okay.
it.
So now what do I do?
Wow.
And you're gonna open it up to like this, and then you're gonna cut it like that.
Oh.
Goes down like
So
that.
wait. And open up to this?
Yeah, and then you're gonna
Cut down
not like
here.
that, not like that.
Here.
Good.
Fold it the other way.
No, watch. You're gonna cut from here to here.
You're gonna cut straight down the middle.
Right.
Okay, so like this.
You gotta fold it
Nope,
hamburger, like this.
Oh, so it's supposed to be, oh. Then I messed it up.
Then you're
Wait.
gonna snip right
Ezra Levinson.
on the side, and then you're gonna.
This is my daughter. That's Kinneret. She's also 10. She lives in Montreal. That's my daughter, Hama.
Hi, Hami.
So I'm just gonna cut it down like here.
You didn't the whole thing, did you?
It won't work.
Hami, bring me some.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
cut it down like here.
Nope. Kinneret, don't do
Yeah?
it that way. You not this way. Look, Kinneret, not this
Yeah.
way. This way.
Oh, so I'm supposed to hold it like
So
that.
you want it to like this.
I get it.
There you go. Ezra's got it. Oh, it's frozen. All right, so
Like
Kinneret,
this.
right? So you go like
Yay.
this, hold it in half. Yes.
You're gonna
And
cut
then
down the
make-
top.
Make sure that there you go.
Like this.
Yep.
Good. Now
Now what
I
do I
even
do?
I even cut it just a little bit past the cross mark, just a tad. It'll help you to fold it better. Now here's the trick, right?
Mhm.
You take go like this, and now you fold it, and you have to make it into a cross. You seem like smart folks, so I'm sure you can do it. Look, here it is.
Yeah. I folded it in half like this.
Good. Now the outsides have to kind of be pointed out. There
I
it is.
got it.
There it is. Ezra, you got it?
Yeah, I already did it.
Good. Now you fold it up.
Plus, you can just make
All
another.
right.
1 second.
Wait. This.
Some drawings here.
Try my. Okay, the plus, and then I fold the plus.
And then you fold it in. Now fold the whole thing up.
Like this. This is like 1, 2. I only have 4 pages.
Yeah,
Eight.
but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh.
7, 8.
Yeah.
You have an 8-page mini book.
Yay.
So now your job
Mhm.
is to draw a story.
Mhm.
I would say keep it a little bit away from the edges, and then you can unfold it, photocopy it,
Mhm.
and you've just published your own book. And
That's
you can
cool.
give it out to friends.
Not now. Like
Whenever you
when
want,
school
whenever you want.
restarts.
If you have nothing else going because you're in quarantine, then
That'd be cool. My mom has a photocopier at her work.
maybe you could even do Alice in Helm. That could be
Maybe.
like
Maybe I might not have enough space.
that's true. Well, yeah, that's why you have a sequel, or you have. I've done it where I've done three or four story, or one story with 3 or 4 parts, and I'll just do it.
Look,
This
you can just staple them
Oh.
together.
Or you could just staple them together. Yeah, that's that.
See, I just made 2, and I'm gonna go get my stapler.
So I will say, okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I think we're gonna end, but I will say, I want to say 2 things before I go.
Yeah.
Number 1,
Yes.
I want to say, people ask me, how is it that I made this?
Mhm.
And I will say this: if there's something you want to make in this world or
Mhm.
do in this world, ask yourself the following question. At the end of my life, do I want to have lived in a world where this exists or where it doesn't exist? I came up with the answer. I want to have, at the end of my life, have created a book so that I can pass it on to you.
Mhm.
And then all the other, well, how am I going to publish it, or how am I going to make it, and how is it going to happen? Doesn't matter, because I came up with a lot of obstacles along the way. But it did not matter, because the obstacles are part of making something come into existence.
Mhm.
So if you have your eye on, well, I'm just not going to stop until it's made, or until I've drawn it or written it or created it, whatever it is that you want to create, and put it out into the world. If
Mhm.
that is your end goal, then nothing you come up against, it may be frustrating. I came up with a lot of frustration, and it took time. It wasn't just like that. But if you set in your mind that you're like, you know what, I'm just going to make it happen. And it will take, and as long as it takes, that's how long it'll take. As long as you keep working on it, it will happen.
Okay.
So I can now say I'm living in a world where this book exists because I wanted it to. And it took all, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing I want to leave you with. And the second thing I want to leave you with is Rabbi Nachman, who is the grandson of the Baal Shem Tov and a great great rabbi, in his this quote that I put at the very beginning. Someone read it.
Most people tell you stories to put you to selfishness. I can't see it. To put you to sleep. I tell you stories to wake you up.
Very
That's so
good.
cool.
I want you to know, if you
Yeah?
were to ask me, the stories I put in here are the deepest stories that I know. And that I think that it's not just for kids book. It looks like it's just for kids, but these are, I know old men and women who are learning these stories, and who are like, you've picked some of the deepest stories that there are in Judaism, in the world. So I want you to, don't just think you know these stories. If you think you know the story, you don't know. You have to always be wondering. That's why they're called bottomless stories. They always have something new to teach us. So I want you to.
It's like how I always reread my favorite books, because then every time I reread it, I get like a new layer. Like if there's one thing that I don't understand, it's like a parfait. Like you eat the ice cream, and then you eat the berries.
There's another layer.
And then you eat the yogurt. It's always a new layer.
Good. Good. Just like we read the Torah every year. That's why, because we're always something new to learn. It's great to see you. It's nice to meet you guys.
Bye.
Take care, Kinneret. See you, Ezra.